Hello and welcome. I'm Miss Heather, and this is Miss Heather's Bedtime Book Club. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and at the Children's Museum, we believe that play is the right of every child. We do. That's your right. And with that mission, we read a story every Wednesday morning at the Children's Museum, and I would love for you to come and join us. But we understand that not everyone can make it there. So we do this for free on YouTube. We do, and would love it if you would like this video and give us a follow and a share. It allows us to continue to offer these services. So thank you so much for being with us, and also for how much you love to read. We love that. We are a bedtime book club because you watching My Sweet Kind Friends, you always pick all of the books. And I try to put them in the months of the themes that we're doing at the museum. So this month, we are learning all about our community. So last week, we learned about our mayor of Green Bay. He came and read to us. This week, we're learning about the mail and the postal carriers. And next week, we're going to read a story with Officer Solomon from the Green Bay Police Department. He's going to come to the museum. It'll just be me here, but he'll be at the museum if you want to join us for that, as we celebrate all of the helpers in our community. Won't you be my neighbor? Sure. Tonight's story is called The Jolly Postman and Other People's Letters. And it's written by Janet and Alan Alberg. That's in the title. And our publisher over on the side here is LB Kids. And we want to thank them for allowing us to share this story with us. If you have a copy, please go grab it. And if you don't yet, please consider adding it to your library. This is a beautiful, fun book, and it's interactive. There's actually mail inside. So I'll be reading some of the letters in there, and I can't wait to share that with you. Before we get started, my sweet, kind friends, you know who else is in our community? You and me. We sure are. And I think that our community would be really not great if you weren't in it. I think you are so amazing. I do. Just the way you are. You are so smart. You know that, though. You are kind. You are funny. You have great manners. And there are so many other things that make you special. So please, my sweet, kind friends, don't ever change who you are. Not for anyone, ever. Because I like you just the way you are. I do. True story. Before we get started with tonight's story, will you sing with me? Singing's my favorite. Okay, here we go. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Excellent job singing, as always. I love that. I'm going to take another little drink of water because I was singing there. Let's get started with our story, The Jolly Postman. This is the first time I've ever read this story on book club, so I'm really, really excited to share this with you. Read along with me, will you? Okay. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away with a letter for the 3 bears. Yep, do you see his bicycle? What color is the bicycle? Yeah, very good. This letter says, Mr. and Miss Bear, 3 Bears Cottage, the woods. It's mail for the 3 bears. And it's in this envelope. I'm just going to pull this little, it's mail. Let's find out what the 3 bears got for mail. Let's read the letter. Dear Mr. and Miss Bear and Baby Bear, I am very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mommy says I am a bad girl. I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it, she says. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. From Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear, Can you come to my party if you like? There will be 3 kinds of jelly and Mishoon. Look at this letter is from Goldilocks to the 3 bears, apologizing for eating the porridge and inviting Baby Bear to a party. That's a fun letter. So the bears read the letter, except for Baby Bear. The postman drank his tea. And what happened next? We'll very soon see. There they are reading that lovely letter. Off went the postman, toodaloo, in his uniform of postal blue, to a gingerbread cottage, and a garage too, with a letter for the Wicked Witch. It says, occupant, gingerbread bungalow, the woods. Open now, don't delay. This could be your lucky day. Free witch watch with every purchase. Instead of wristwatch, it says witch watch. It's funny. Another envelope. Let's find out what the Wicked Witch received in the mail. Oh, my sweet friends. It looks like an advertisement. What do we think some of the things that a witch would want in an advertisement? Let's look and see. It says Hobgoblin Supplies Ltd. Everything for the modern witch. Delivered to your door or den. Covens provided for. So there are some things for her spells. So like right here we have frog powder. It says just add water. And here it says rejuvenating pills for feeling low to take the witcho to the perfect pickup on her broom. Looking for a new newt? Bonus newt, the bigger newt. Special offer. There's a cauldron set, like the witch's pot. All of these fun, silly things in this advertisement. It looks like there's, for the wizard in your life, you can find socks for them too. I love that. Sometimes we get ads in the mail, don't we, for things like that. And that's what the witch's ad would look like. So the witch read the letter with a cackle of glee. But the postman read the paper, but left his tea. It was green. Probably a spell or a potion. Soon the jolly postman, we hear tell, stopped at a door with a giant bell. And a giant bottle of milk as well. With a postcard for, guess who? Guess who this postcard is for? Do you see it? Mr. V. Big, Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. Very big. It's an envelope, my sweet kind friends. Let's find out what's in it. It's a postcard. And on the outside it says, thinking of you, our magic carpet tour. First class hotels, music and dancing. It looks like the Cat and the Fiddle. Food and fun, and fabulous beaches. This is the postcard. Do you see all of those things? And on the back, the postcard says, you ready? I'm going to hold this up while I'm reading it so you can see it. Dear Giant Big, having a nice time. Me, my mom, and your hen what lays golden eggs. It's better than traveler's checks. Saw a bloke as we were flying down. He was bigger than you. I took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days. I shouldn't wander. Bye for now. Your very little pal, Jack. Jack sent a postcard. Have you ever received a postcard or sent a postcard? I love getting mail. Let's see what the postman says here. So the giant read the postcard with baby on his knee, and the postman went for his whistle with a thimbleful of tea. Once more on his bicycle, the postman rode to a beautiful palace, so we've been told, where nightingales sang and a sign said sold, with a letter for Cinderella. That's a surprise. It says Cinderella, the palace, Half Kingdom Road. Who could be writing to Cinderella? It's another envelope. I love that I'm able to take this mail out of these fun slips. Let's find out what we have for Cinderella. It looks like an invitation or something. Let's read the letter. Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to HRH, Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. We trust this somewhat shortened version of Your Highness' most marvelous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you will be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. Your humble servant, the loyal subject to be, Peter Piper, Managing Director. Peter Piper wrote a book about Cinderella and sent it to her. There's a little book inside the book. Should we read it? I'm gonna read it because I think this is amazing. Here we go. There once was a young woman named Cinderella who had a cruel stepmother, 2 cruel and ugly stepsisters, and a father who was not around much. One day, the postman arrived with an invitation to a royal ball. The postman. The stepmother and the sisters got depressed in their finery and departed almost at once, leaving Cinderella alone. She couldn't go to the ball. She had nothing and no transportation. Do you know this story? Yes. I'm going to save this in the book, and I want you to read this and get this later, okay? Yeah, I'm going to put that in there. What a cute little book about happily ever after. So Cinderella read her little book. The postman drank champagne, then wobbled off on his round again. And again and again. Oops. There they are. Later on, the postman, feeling hot, came upon Grandma in a shady spot. But Grandma, what big teeth you have. Besides, this is a letter for, and it says urgent. B.B. Wolf, C.O. Grandma's Cottage, Horner's Corner. Is that Grandma? Who is that? Do you think there's a letter there? Got mail, more mail. Let's see what Grandma's mail says. Actually, it's for the wolf. It's from an attorney. Dear Mr. Wolf, we are writing you on behalf of your client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandmother. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying Grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter and, if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Messrs. Three Little Pigs Ltd. Are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple picking business is declined, and all this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, H. Meany. The wolf is in trouble. He not only blew the Three Little Pigs' houses down. Remember that story? Got in trouble for that. Now he's living at Grandma's house without permission. We can't do either of those things, can we? I'm gonna put this right back in this envelope here. Yes. Okay. So Grandma read the letter and poured the tea, which the not-so-jolly postman drank nervously. Now, the jolly postman, nearly done, so is the story, came to a house where a party had begun. On the step was a bear with a bun, but the letter was for Goldilocks. It says to Goldilocks. Please do not bend. Bears at Goldilocks' house. Birthday party. Let's see what Goldilocks received. It's a birthday card and something in it. It's a birthday card. It says, "Eat today, birthday wishes. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Carry it on a beautiful plate and light up the candles. Today I am 8. To Goldilocks, with love from Miss Bunting and Baby." And inside, it looks like there's some money for Goldilocks for her birthday. Yeah, you guessed that right. Bear was invited to Goldilocks' birthday party. He was there and she got a birthday card. Let's see what this page says. So Goldilocks put the money in the pocket of her dress and asked the postman to the party. And of course, he answered yes. Birthday parties are the most fun. We get to celebrate our friends and their birthdays and bring them a gift to let them know how much how amazing we think they are. But you don't always have to give a gift. No, you can just tell them. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away and went home in the evening for tea. I think that's the end. Looking at one more page, but I think that's the end. The end. Looks like he's at home reading his own mail. The Jolly Postman. What was your favorite part of this story tonight? Yeah. I love getting mail, and I loved the imagination of this book and all of the storybook characters that we've heard other stories about getting mail from other people. It really was a fun story. I love that you read this story with me, and I love even more that my sweet friend recommended this book because I had never heard of it before. And I love to read, and I love finding out about these new amazing books. So please consider adding this to your library. Maybe if you have a birthday gift you want to give someone, it makes for a great gift as well. It sure does. I'm Miss Heather. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, and on behalf of the Children's Museum of Green Bay, thank you so much for reading with me tonight. We do this each and every Wednesday night, but I need you to like down below. That's how we know that you are enjoying these story times, and it allows us to continue to share with you. It sure does. Okay, my sweet kind friends, before you go to bed tonight, I have mine on already, but make sure you put your jammies on. Make sure that you brush those amazing teeth. You want to know why? One of my most favorite things about you is your smile. It is. So brush those teeth before you go to bed. And please, my sweet kind friends, have the sweetest sleeps ever. I think you are amazing. I am proud of you, and you matter. I love you like crazy. I think you're so cool. Have the sweetest sleeps. Bye. Good night.